Ostuni, and
Lejeune.
that's right. We actually have more than one person here. For those of you who are new and starting to watch the Warframe content I'm putting out, but I decided to take our co-host Lejeune on a little run that I am pretty sure he's never done before, and a lot of Warframe players need to kind of know about. So I suggested that he go ahead and be Frost Prime, because if you have at least one Frost Prime for this mission, it is pretty goddamn helpful. And for this run, I will actually be using my Ember Prime setup, and you will see why here in a minute. But this is pretty much the run as of this date. This could change in a future update, as always, because it used to be another completely different mission type too. But this is pretty much how you go about getting a lot of credits, or a lot of endo, and even some relics. So you could knock out 3 birds with 1 stone with this particular run. Basically, what you want to do is you want to make your way to Pluto, and it's Hieracon, and it is the excavation mission, and it is a dark sector mission, so I'm not sure exactly how much that really affects anything, but yeah, so that's the thing that we're gonna do.
Alright, sounds good.
And we're gonna get up in here, and something that's actually kind of interesting is that doesn't seem like we have anybody right immediately, but that should be okay. We shouldn't need anybody right now, and I don't think I set my settings to private, so we should be fine. Yep, okay,
Hey.
cool. Frozen time. Maybe that's another Frost Prime. That'd be awesome.
I kind of wanted to be an Octavia just for the whole Song of Ice and Fire type deal.
Oh dang.
Because
Oh, it's another Ember Prime.
Got the ice. Oh, damn. Well, and we have a Harrow.
Oh, dude, that's actually going to be pretty interesting. Like, this composition, I'm liking it. This is pretty cool. Alright, so while we're doing this, we're going to talk a little bit. We're going to tell you guys about some shit that's been going on both in-game and maybe even some stuff that's been going on in our lives. So if you want to sit back and listen to some good old stories, then go ahead. Actually, one thing I need to tell you about Lejeune is not too long ago I was actually grinding for like various prime parts and stuff like that. I can't remember exactly what it was I was trying to get, but I went into a higher level void mission, and I came out of it, and one of the rewards that I actually was able to choose from that somebody had brought in was the Rhino Prime Blueprint.
Ooh.
Now here's the thing, is that for those of you who don't know this, and for those of you who may need a little bit of context in the future, as of right now, Rhino Prime is vaulted. So...
What does that mean?
So basically what that means is I was able to turn that around and sell it for 200 platinum.
Ooh.
And you want to know something that's actually pretty interesting about that?
What is that?
I think I have 1 or 2 more of those relics.
Oh, God.
So at some point we may do a video where we actually try to crack those relics open. I think that would be kind of cool.
I didn't realize it didn't change whenever they go in the vault.
Oh yeah, like if you have stuff that has been vaulted in relics and everything like that, then it does not change. I should probably turn on my 4th ability here at some point. I'll do it whenever we reach the next point. But yeah, that was kind of a fun little thing. Oh, and actually a really interesting accolade I've actually done pretty recently is I can now say that I have a version of every single Warframe available.
Really?
Because, yes, because last night I actually decided to get some plat because I actually had a 50% off coupon. And with it, I actually decided to break down and get Octavia because I just wasn't getting her fucking drop from Derelict Survival. So I just went ahead and did that. And I spent about 35 platinum, get this, and I got a Trinity Prime set.
With? Oh.
Yeah, just 35 platinum and you can get Trinity fucking Prime.
Not too shabby.
I mean, like, I don't know how much I'll actually use Trinity Prime and everything like that, but it was the one Warframe that I didn't have even her regular version of. So, as of now, I have a version of every Warframe.
That is amazing.
Hell yeah. And,
I only have like 4.
I was gonna say, it wouldn't be that hard to like eventually get some better stuff. All you gotta do is really just find out what everybody's buying. And I've been thinking about getting into the Warframe Market website. I'm gonna get this guy up over here. Okay, he's been revived. Cool. I've been thinking about getting into the Warframe Market website. For those of you who don't know, it is a really cool website. I think Xbox One and PS4 people can actually use this too. But essentially what it is you make your own little profile, you display what you have on sale, and when people go onto the website to search, they can look through deals, and if they see you and see that you're online in the game, they can PM you, and you can actually get offers for your stuff for plat. So I've been thinking about getting into that a little bit because like, I've got a lot of relics to break, and, like, even if I don't get good stuff, I can, like, generate just so much, like, garbage as far as prime parts go that I could probably actually just make a pretty decent little chunk of plat from time to time off of that.
You're right, man.
Because, I mean, like, that's the thing that a lot of people wind up doing is they wind up selling just random pieces for like 1 plat a piece, but it's really good whenever those people don't know exactly what they have.
So you're thinking of swooping up some good deals and then selling them for a profit?
Possibly. Like, it's debatable for me because, like, I'm also at the area where, like, I do have most of the stuff that I would want out of the game, like, for this particular point, but at the same time, there's stuff that I wouldn't mind having, like certain cosmetic items and things along those veins, and certain weapons that for some reason I cannot get to drop. For instance, I think Hate and Despair, the other 2 weapons you can get from the Stalker. Because I know that, like, you've even gotten, Dread, like, on a bunch of different occasions, like the blueprint for Dread. But I have never gotten Despair or Hate.
I don't even know what they are too much.
Oh, well, I think, Hate is, the Stalker's Scythe, and then, Despair is his, kunai. Oh, did I tell you what, happened at, TennoCon, 2017? That was kind of interesting, that had to do with the Stalker?
The Stalker? No, but I think I might have seen something on it. I'm not sure though.
Alright, well, what were you, thinking it was?
I seen something about being able to play as the Stalker?
Yeah, that's what it was. I think they did like a Conclave tournament or something like that. Whoops. Apparently I went a little too far. Or wait a minute, you guys are still catching up. That's what's going on. You motherfucking guys. You guys. Look at all y'all.
I have one question before we continue about the Stalker. What are these tarred mutalisks things? Because I don't recall seeing them.
You mean the things that look like they're walking like bow-legged chickens and shit?
Walking, bow-legged, purpley, bumpy chicken thing, yes.
Those are basically like the MOAs, but extremely corrupted.
Oh.
Like
And
from the
Broodmother. I don't remember those either.
yeah, they've been a thing for a pretty good while. In fact, I don't think I've actually seen a new infested enemy for a while. Like I've seen new Grenier and Corvus, but not one new infested unit.
Huh.
Man, DE, step up your game.
Get them things out.
Man,
What
we
you were
want
saying? What?
I was gonna say we want some new infested enemies, man. We want something fucked up.
Something fucked up. I think with Path of Eidolon we might get some fucked up stuff.
Oh yeah,
might
like
get just what
I know
you
that we're
want.
getting that big giant Hieracon looking monstrosity, or that giant sentinel monstrosity thing. So
And
that
all
ought to be
sorts
interesting.
of resources too. That thing probably exclusively drops.
Probably. You probably got a good point there. I'm actually wondering how far the custom weapon is actually gonna go. Now that I think about it.
It might be a real big thing. You're talking about how the customizable weapon can change from a staff to a sword and all that.
Yeah, and actually something that was pretty interesting about that too is that per each end of the weapon that you can actually put on, like if it's a staff or a club or something like that, per each of those you can actually get affinity per each of those. So that's pretty good. Like that's already at least like 1 or 2 Warframes, I think.
Per things, or just for all
Or
of them?
like for like all of them together equal out to be like the affinity of like maybe 2 Warframes, I think, so far.
Not too bad.
Yeah. I mean, anything to get mastery rank up. Am I right, people? Or am I right?
Okay.
Mastery rank is the struggle.
So man, what's the deal with this laser bow thing that one of these guys has?
Oh, that is actually, I believe I'm right on this. Somebody can chastise me in the comments, but that's the first ever porpoise bow.
It looks pretty. Not
It
gonna
is.
lie.
Okay, so get this shit. It has blast damage on it by default. Here's another thing. It also has cold damage on it as well. It has 50% crit chance, which is as much as hate has, by the way. So if you put on your point strike, it automatically goes into red crit area, basically quadruple crit. And on top of all that, it has the innate ability to convert weapon ammo from other ammo types that you're not using into charges for it.
Excavator destroyed.
It sounds like it destroys.
Yep. Like the draw speed is a little bit slower, but
So
I
you
know.
got it.
Yeah, you can definitely negate that a pretty good bit with the mod. Like I'm talking about like a 0.20 second, like not 20 second, but 0.20 second difference. But you can put speed trigger on that, and actually I was curious about something because I noticed that one of the things that we should be getting here fairly soon from daily login for the ones who have been really getting into it for a while and been doing it since dayish 1 is actually a prime shred mod. So a prime shred mod. So in case I was gonna say, like, just to refresh your memory on what that might be, the shred mod is let's see, is fire rate slash bow draw speed plus punch through.
Ooh.
So a primed version of that. And the mod itself that you actually get is already rare. God,
That sounds pretty epic. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
I gotta say, we're losing a little bit in this because I've noticed that we're at like an odd number, like 644. But that ain't too bad. We can do this. We can turn this shit around. Turn this shit around.
What does that mean? Does that mean they've destroyed some collectors?
Yeah, they've destroyed at least one.
Oh.
I think it may have been one that we just weren't, that we may have accidentally triggered and, like, weren't actively defending, because we're doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, we are.
But, actually, that whole thing, brings me, back to something like the way that you mentioned, the lens is what it's called, that, corpus bow. We already activated C, dude, you gotta get over here. Come on, man.
Yeah. My abilities are the most useful thing I can contribute. My weapons aren't doing as much anymore.
Oh, God. Well, that's okay, man. It's whatever.
I mean, they're doing some, just not as much as yours.
Not as much as you would like it to do.
That's right. And I'll pop a shield on that as soon as I have enough energy to. Okay, I do now. Yeah.
Alright.
Ah, no.
Pop it. There we go.
There we
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Yee.
But yeah, guys, I think fire, as far as like an elemental damage type to do to infest, is probably the best way to go. And to kind of reflect that, I actually do have fire-based weapons, although I actually have viral damage on a lot of them, which I think is good against infested. But my philosophy has always been, even if they resist damage a bit, I usually always have another dual stat element, or another dual element on me. So I'm flinging a bunch of fucking damage. It's gonna kill something.
It's gonna kill something.
Exactly. I mean, like, you can't remember to, like, be all like, oh, well, for this mission, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put on my, build especially for this. I'm like, no, I don't want to go into the fucking menu every goddamn time.
Yeah, who would want to do that?
In fact, like, I think that should be something that you do as you're, loading in the mission. Like, real quick, you should be able to, actually, like, change your loadout. Because then, at that point, you'd be all like, change the loadout. Oh yeah, that's right, this is, a mission with infested. I should probably put on this shit.
That would be an excellent option.
That's right, D, make it happen!
Watch this video. Make it happen.
And watch my video on freaking, ideas for fashion frame. That was good.
Watch all of his videos. And then
Watch all
recommend the
of
channel.
them!
Recommend the channel to
That's
everyone.
right. Make us your homeboy channel. What else can I do to make? What else can I do to get brownie points? DE Rebecca is super hot. Okay.
There you go.
That is the recurring joke. Although that is not a joke. She is very, very attractive. Very attractive.
I have not seen her. I do not know. But
You would agree that she is. You would probably agree that she is attractive.
Oh, I'm sure I would.
And just to let you know, who, like, just in case you're wondering, is like, what exactly does she do in the game? It's like, well, besides the fact that she's the community, basically in charge of the entire community, she is also the voice of the Lotus.
Oh. Very good.
I think maybe that's why we all think that she's so hot, is because it's become ingrained in our subconscious.
That'll do it too.
It's like, she sounds so reassuring and familiar, and she's so pretty. Why is that? Just because she's Space Mom.
Space Mom. Up in
Shout to Space Mom now. This is kind of awkward because technically I'm saying that I have a crush on my Space Mom. That's incest. Yay.
It's sci-fi incest.
Yeah.
The best kind, I would assume.
Rule 34.
Oh god.
Wait a minute. Space Mom and her children. Triple X.
Oh god.
Oh no.
It's gonna happen now. You said it, so now Shad
Gang Bang by Rhino Prime and Nidus.
Oh lord. That sounds freaky.
That, well, I mean, like, well, Rhino Prime would make it brutal, Nidus would make it freaky.
Exactly, man.
Shit.
That'd be some nasty stuff.
It would be like on South Park, the tale of Scrody McBoogerballs.
Oh god.
Scrody McBoogerballs borrowing chairs.
Oh god.
Oh, interesting thing at work, I actually showed, because, where I work, I'm actually pretty isolated from everybody else, except for the people that I work with, which is 2 other people, and they are just like me. Their personality type is they don't give a fuck.
That's the best personality.
Oh, yeah. Like, so, for the first time, I showed them some, Pink Guy music videos.
Oh god.
And the first one was Friend Zone. And the guy that I work in there with, he was laughing pretty much from the beginning till the time whenever this particular one... Uh-oh. No! Don't step outside the fucking bubble!
He was laughing in the video too. Thank you. Anyway.
And then I decided, it's like, maybe I should turn it up a notch, and then I started playing the music video for Shut the Fuck Up. So all of a sudden, I do that, and then the supervisor back there, who is also who's also that don't give a shit personality, is just like, oh, okay. And then I'm just like, it's just a song, I swear. I was also going to mention real quick, though, I just thought of it, and if you guys want to grind for focus, this is actually a pretty good mission to do it on, assuming that you have a layout with all of your gear lensed, which that would be pretty cool. That's actually something I wouldn't mind specifically doing. Ooh, someone's got a waypoint. Hold on. Press up on your...
Me.
Oh, shit.
Get
Get ready your waypoint. They're going to think you're... Oh no!
I know.
Oh shit!
Oh, no.
Hold up! Oh god! I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, guys. I'm back. My alarm went off, and I do not have pants on, so I wasn't about to let you guys see my boxers and my toned, muscular, totally legs. So yeah, that's a thing. Shit, what were we just talking about?
Something at work. Something at your work.
Oh yeah. So oh, we had this running idea of like the best worst movie of all time.
Oh,
And
God.
it would basically be all like it would be shit. What was the name of I can't remember who it was, but there was like a movie based on like this Greek legend or something like this. I'm pretty sure like this isn't who it is, but I'm gonna use this as an example. Like the movie would be like Spartacus 2. So already the fucking title is just asinine as shit. But like the synopsis is like the president of the United States calls Spartacus like that, like the actual Spartacus from like back then, because he's still somehow alive and everything like that. And then he calls him to come save the United States of America. So he comes over on this ship, like that's like an old-timey kind of ship, like from that era, and then it opens up, and he's on a motorcycle wearing some sunglasses, and he fucking, and his, like, hot wife is, like, right next to him. He's like, come here, baby. Then he, like, squeezes her ass and, like, makes out with her for a minute, and he's peeling out on the boat, and then after he's done doing that, he lets go, and he, like, flies off the ramp and goes onto American soil to save the world.
What movie is this?
This is Spartacus 2.
That sounds magical.
Like, and that's the thing, is that, like, if anybody in the comments wants to be like, that's a dumb fucking movie, it's like, that's the point of it! Like, Sharknado's a thing, why can't this be a thing?
That's right.
Like,
and there's like 6 Sharknadoes.
Yeah. But there's only one Spartacus 2. Until there's Spartacus 3.
Then Sparta, yeah.
And like, we were like, one day we'll actually make this happen, and it'll be like, one of those things to where we'll get interviewed. It's like, so what inspired you guys to make this, movie? It's like, well, Sharknado's a thing, and we thought we could make a better piece of shit than that.
Oh no, am I not healing you first?
I'm
sorry, man.
It's fine.
Are you back?
I think we should actually go for the exit, but I think we've actually had a pretty good little, I think we've had a good back and forth. This is a good return to form for co-op videos for sure.
Oh yeah.
Fuck
For sure.
yeah. You were even active. I didn't have to be all like, Lejeune, please fucking talk! Or anything like that.
Well, I mean, I try.
Well, I think you did good. People in the comments, subscribe if you think you did good. And if I don't get any subscribers off this fucking video, I'm blaming you.
Oh no, don't blame me.
I'm blaming you!
It's not my fault.
It's all your fault. Oh shit, wait. Oh, Cyan Star. I just figured out, like, really recently, I don't know if this is bad, but people in the comments will probably let me know. I just figured out that you can convert the actual ITAN stars straight up into, Endo.
You didn't know that, man? I knew that.
I didn't know that shit.
Ooh, I got a mod that converts unused ammo into rifle ammo.
That's not too bad. It's, like, because there are some rifle, weapons that don't have a large, actual ammo pool because, like, of how much damage the weapon may do or something like that. Like, so that's not too bad, but I think that's going to be it for this video. Who knows how long this shit went on, but I had a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure, Lejeune, you had a lot of fun either through the back and forth or through the gameplay.
Yeah, through a bit of both.
Yeah, because it got kind of hectic towards the end, just a little bit.
Oh yeah, we couldn't have lasted much longer. We had to extract. We were so close to dying.
Well, that's the thing in Warframe. I mean, as long as you have, like, a decent couple of frames around you, like, you can pretty much survive, like, a pretty good bit more than you ever would on your own. That, and we need to grind up stuff like credits and endo, because we may or may not have an idea coming your way here in the future.
Oh God.
And it would be better if, the more of us that were actually geared up, and there is at least one more person that may be joining us. You guys may see him in the next couple of videos, so hopefully we'll have that. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to know when the next episode is coming out. And question of the day, Hieracon, I'm probably mispronouncing that, on Pluto is a fairly common place to go to grind for a lot of different things, for credits, for endo, for mods to convert into endo, and even relics, and focus. Now, besides that, and I know that there's obviously the EXP farm from Helen on Saturn, I think it is. Pretty sure it's from Saturn. Excluding those two, is there a farming mission that you go to that a lot of people may not even think to go to? Leave that in the comments. I wouldn't mind actually checking out a few of these spots if you guys comment them. We'll take suggestions on some fun little missions. We'll probably do some more difficult stuff here in the future, and the efforts to grind lots of money, lots of endo, shit like that. This is going to be it for us. This is Ostuni and
Lejeune.
signing off.